magnets. That's
We've
why
got
we need
the
the little... Look
magnets.
at that.
We've got little magnets.
Look at these. How lovely are these?
Imagine getting a Toblerone in there.
Oh, look at that. That's brilliant, right? I love that. That one. And then this one. Oh, this is going to look at that with a little bit of sparkle.
Hey.
At your own. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Tried to put the lid up that way.
And then if you make mini ones using the SVG files.
Look at this. Oh, we're having this added to the show at 12 o'clock. I'll tell you that right now. Look at that little box of matches.
I know. How cute is that for just some little sweeties?
Brilliant. And then this. Look at this handbag. How fabulous is that?
I
So
hope
now you know why you need your little magnets. Look.
Have we got little magnets on the show?
Oh, yay. Yeah, we have. I know. So we've got that. And then this lovely gift bag. How beautiful is that? Oh. Right. So we have these as templates. Yes, we have them as SVGs. Just saying before we get the questions. Morning, Stephanie. Everyone's going to want to know how you're feeling. How are you feeling?
Like I look.
Gorgeous. You've got a thing going on, haven't you, with your ears?
I can't hear.
Can't hear
And
anything.
my toe.
Oh, Stephanie.
I know. But I'll be fine. And you know how
I'm going
we
to
all
put that
go.
on your headstone if you
Well,
go
I'll
for
be
me.
fine.
It'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Just need to get through the next 2 weeks.
Yes, I'll be fine. I just need to get.
Do you know,
yeah, that's
I'm
what
gonna...
she says to us. We just need to get through the next 2 weeks. 10 years. I've known of you saying that.
And when the chips are down, the doctors come through.
Absolutely.
So
there you go. Good.
Yeah.
Getting it sorted. Right, come with me, my lovelies. Welcome to live shopping on this fabulous Tuesday morning. It's going to be a bit drizzly out there, so stay with us all day because these are brand new box and bag templates for you. This is fantastic. Now, if you keep looking over there, I'm not checking anybody out. We've got a screen now in the studio that gives you details. No more Post-it notes. Honestly, that deserved a whole party just for that. No more Post-it notes. That was the bane of my life, that. So if I keep looking over there, I'm not ignoring you or being rude. It's just that the details are on that screen. Shop template, $17.99.
I know, for 4.
When did that happen?
I think Katie's trying to make friends now.
Is she? So Diane did it and slashed the prices because she wanted
Katie's.
people to like her. Because she said everyone thinks she's the bad cop. And Katie now wants friends too. This is good, this, isn't it? I need to go around the building and find out who else needs friends. And we can get really good deals. Right, this is a cracking deal. Shop template is going to get you all 4. So your gift bag, your handbag, I love this one. This is one of my favourite, I think. This one that just pulls up. Where's my little notchy thing? Here. There we go. Bear with. Daft Telly nails. There you go. That one. Oh, this has been made out of the template sheets. Look at that. That's brilliant. All your mats and layers in there. And then also this one. This is a lovely one. I like this box. This is super cute. Look at that. Just all opens out. Right. So shop template is going to get you all 4 of these. Now, if we come in really close, Katie, you can see here, especially if it's the right way around. What we've done is we've got pencil case box and it shows you which are a score line. So score all along here and round here. So you're going to put this on your card, draw around it, put your, use a ball tool on a mat and put your lines in and then you're going to cut it out and score it. Fabulous, right? Listen, Christmas is coming next month. I know, whether you like it or not, it's happening. So these, getting ready for your Christmas, making and selling, or just making them and getting ready for Christmas generally, you know, getting ahead with all your makes, these are going to be fantastic. Shop template, $17.99. You've got a £10 saving on a brand new launch, which is amazing. Right, let's have a look at the SVG ones next, because yes, of course, we've got SVGs. Now, you will be able to scale these up. I'm just looking at it on a 12 by 12. You might need to use a 12 by 24 inch mat if you want to make them bigger, but you can make them smaller. I'll try it. Okay, I'll try it and see how big we can go. In fact, we'll get this added to the 12 o'clock show and then we can have a chat about it there as well. So you're going to get your chocolate box, your pencil case box, your gift bag, your handbag box, $13.99. $13.99. So that's £14, £7, £3.50. £3.50 for each one. That's crazy. You bought those in a card shop once. You pay more than £3.50. You've now got that file, which is superb. Now, also remember, you're going to get the mats and layers with your SVGs. You're going to get your mats and layers with the physical ones as a download that you can then cut out. That's right, Stephanie, isn't it? As a download.
Yeah.
You can cut out the mats and layers. On your scan and cut, you can put any of the patterns that we've sold you in any of the panels on any of these boxes. So every time you make it, it could be different. That's brilliant, right? Brilliant. Right, shop download, $13.99. Now we also have an artwork template download for you as well. So if you want some beautiful coordinating florals with their matching, I'm going to say plain, it's not plain because it has a texture to it, but with its coordinating colour. This is shop artwork and it's $7.99. Okay, so you could get your templates and this, or your SVGs and that. But this is cracking, and to get those as SVGs, invaluable. So please don't miss out on these. Right, let's say good morning to a few of you. I haven't told you where to watch us and how to shop yet, have I? I know, what am I doing? What's going on? That's normal second nature. So you can watch us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and on our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. If you're going to shop this product, for example, on Facebook or Instagram, you're going to type shop, download into the comments underneath the video, and that will pop that digital download into a basket for you, or the physical templates into a basket for you. Then we're going to send you a message into your DMs. Now I know what that means.
DMs?
Yeah. Well, DMs when I was a kid were Doc Martens. Apparently it's a direct message. And you have to slide into them if you're down with the kids.
Really?
Yeah, you have to slide into the DMs. I know it's a thing apparently. I'm not going. You've never ever in a million years get me on Love Island, kid. Absolutely never.
On what?
Love Island.
Oh, is
That's
it a
what
Love
they do.
Island thing?
Oh, I remember her. She slid into my DMs a few months ago. I'm like, did she know? Indeed. I hope they fit her feet.
Oh my
they didn't fit
God.
mine. I know, right?
Wow.
So once you've done that, you're going to get a message from us, and in that message there will be a link. You're going to click that link, and that will take you to highlightcrafts.com. Log in, because the prices that we're giving you aren't the prices that you're paying. You're going to get your club discount. Then you're going to get your loyalty points back. On digital products, you don't pay any postage, and you could be making these within, well, as soon as you paid for it and checked it out. You could have them on your scan and cut. You could have them made before I come back on air at 12 o'clock. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Right, so you can also watch us directly on our website, highlightcrafts.com. So simply go onto there, click watch live, press play, and as soon as the stream starts, you will get all of the items coming down the side of your screen. You just select the ones that you wish to purchase and pop those into a basket, and they will appear in the form of a little red shopping bag at the top of your screen. When you're ready to check out, click that shopping bag, and that will take you through that process. And if you want to shop ahead, because you've got a busy day, out and about, looking after the grandkids, go onto highlightcrafts.com from midnight. You can shop ahead all the deals in all the shows. So just go onto highlightcrafts.com homepage, click shop today's deals, and they will all appear on your screen for you. Right, let's say good morning to a few of you. Morning, Pauline. Morning, everyone. Graham, miserable in East Yorkshire. Willow, the dog, still needs to go out, so she's still got to go out. I know, when I've seen the samples. I know, right? Morning, all. Watching whilst on a dog walk. Heather.
Wow.
Watching while she's on a dog walk. I love that. Bridget says, morning all, watching while getting ready, breakfast, etc. Brilliant. Sewing Renault Patchwork Guy, question. Can you make the pencil case template into a Christmas cracker?
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. There you go. That's answered that one. Made some lovely cards with my other templates. Great and easy to use, says Alison. Morning to Jane, Linda, Jackie, Crafty Lou's watching this morning. Karen's watching, Lisa, Wendy, Pat, Pauline. Right, I'm going. Pauline Wilding says, morning Stephanie, Mel and team. I love these boxes. I have downloaded it and cutting as we speak on my scan and cuts.
Wow.
Look at you,
wow,
Pauline
wow.
Wilding. Look at you. That's amazing. Isn't that incredible? Remember when we were kids and we had to walk to the end of the street to use a phone? And now We're only 9 minutes into the show and you're already cutting it out. That's brilliant. I love that, Pauline. That's fabulous. Morning to Pam, Amanda, Tricia, Wendy, Carol Lewis is here. Oh, she's here, but she needs a coffee. Go and get your coffee. Deborah, Doreen, Amanda, Mrs. H999, Ria and Lou and Linda are watching us this morning. Right, my lovely Stephanie, are you ready?
I am.
Go.
Because I want to show you a couple of little tricks. So, first of all, when you get these, if you're going for the printable version, the real version, this bit, then you get printable templates that go with it. And what we've done is we've marked them all so that to make it easy for you. So first of all, when you look at the actual template itself, you'll see all these little marks. Let me get it the right way up. So it's got it actually scored into it, like heat scored. It says score, 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 score. So you've got these words actually into where it is, so you can see where it's where you've got to score and where it's a case, where it's a cut line. Then the other part about it is you also get a set of templates, and these allow for all the mats and layers. So you've got them. So if I put that one up there, look. They're all the different mats and layers to go on top of this. So all you need to do is, if you've got 3 mats and layers, print it out 3 times, and then just cut one around that edge, one around that edge, and one around that edge, and then make yourself little sets of patterns. Okay, so that's what these are, and we've written on them so we know which ones are which. And I'm sure we must have some storage in our stash that this lot will go in. So that's a really important thing. But I want to show you a couple of little shortcuts, and the fact that this is not just what you see it is. So first of all, I'm going to take our, I'm going to take this one, our little pencil case, and a piece of 12 by 12. And I'm just going to line it up to the edge. Now you can, if you want to, take a pencil and you can put this on your cutting mat, cut round with a craft knife, or you can even use your scoring tool to score it and then cut it out afterwards. But I'm going to cheat because I'm going to go straight onto my 5-in-1 trimmer. So I'm going to line up the cardstock at the bottom there. That's the first thing, because there's no glue in here. I'm then going to line this piece up at the bottom, and I'm going to slide that so it's perfectly at the edge. Now then, I'm going to slide this so that it's on the edge of the guillotine. So there, okay. So let's check that. It's pretty close. Right, now it's still too big. So this time I'm going to slide this way, keep that underneath. So slide this way, line it up there. Look at where it is going to go, and it's going to go there. And then, to be on the safe side so you don't cut this template, just pull that back and cut like that, okay? Right, then you turn it over, and this is the best bit. This makes it, so look, that piece of card's exactly the size I need it. So now what we're going to do, make sure it's flat again against here. Get that lined up so we can see where the where our little score lines are going to go. Right, love this.
You could put a little bit of stencil spray on the back, couldn't you?
You could, but you don't need to.
No, and I've just checked all of those templates, the physical ones, work on a sheet of A4.
Yeah, they do, every bit of it.
Yeah.
So I've done those. Now slide that under here. So, and it can move, it moves, because again, as long as we keep this level with that edge, it doesn't matter that it's not straight. So like that, there. Then I turn this round, and again, make sure that's flat and this is flat, and I then turn this piece. So get us up to there, move it across so you've got your score lines. You can check it is all level, like that. And then score, 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 score. How easy is that? Then on this side, we're going to do the same. So check it's level, and then score, score, whoop, score, score. Right, all my score lines are there. Then pick this up, hold it on top. So I just line it up like that. And then with a pair of scissors, don't worry about that because that's not going to affect what's happening at the edge. Snip, 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 come out, snip. I love it. It's so easy to do, even without your glasses. You can do it by touch. And then
Alison's saying, what material is best to mark the folds on the templates?
what?
Material. That doesn't quite make sense to me. I think using a scoreboard like this works perfectly, or an embossing tool.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then question, what size mat will we need to use? Bags and boxes, please, asked Pauline. I'm going to say, because they all fit on A4, which is 8.5 wide, isn't it? So you've got another, I'm going to say another 3 inches to play around with width-wise in millimetre increments. So you've got another 75 sizes, probably, maybe not because it's long. If you want to go much bigger, I'm going to say a 12 by 24. But if you just want to go this size a little bit wider, because you could do that, couldn't you? You could stretch it widthways.
Oh, absolutely.
Then I would say, yeah, I think a 12 by 20, if you want to make big ones, definitely a 12 by 24. I think you probably get 75 sizes out width-wise, but it's the length that you're going to need. So I would say 12 by 24. If you've got one, brilliant. If you haven't, you can just use it with the size that you've got. So all you're doing now is just cutting.
Right, so that is it ready. So now look. Look at how these, where's it gone? It's there. These, yes, my score line gone. I couldn't see it. These are just, it literally is popping on the lines. It's so easy, and it's saved any extra hard work. And look at how that is just literally going to pop together. So then you've got these little tabs there, and you've got a little a tab there, and a tab there, and we've got a tab there. And on this end, we've got tab, 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 tab. So you're getting all these little tabs. Right, I've got another one here because I want to show you this. I need to fold that one in, and that one in, and that one, and that one. And then you've got, oh, I haven't done the ones on this end. It makes such a difference when you can see where you're scoring, yeah, and just get the scoring done easily, because it just changes.
And we've got this trim. Have we got this trimmer on the show, Amber? Yeah, can we get it added, please?
Right, so you've got all these little bits of your tabs that are done. So you're just going to tuck those in like that, okay? So that this, then, when it folds, these little tabs glue to each other like that, and it's nice and neat in that corner. But I want to show you something different.
Okay.
So let's say we want to do this as a little mini box. Mm-hmm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that one over that one. Have I got the right ones? Yes. So I'm going to do that one over. Oh, I've got to make it up to make sure I'm doing it right. I did this one first. Got to remember what I want to show you. Right, I need to glue this bit and glue.
Oh, good asking me. I don't have pictures.
This bit. That bit. Oh, yeah. I need to do it this way. That's why. That's my tab on the end I need. Right, so these two are going to go like that. So we're going to glue them first. Mm-hmm. Let's glue these.
And you can use wet glue?
Wet glue. I'm going to use wet glue, but you could use any of your other adhesives, your hot glue gun if you've got it. But wet glue, this stuff is pretty good. Yeah. Because it's pin flares but binding glue. So pop that together, hold it for a moment. Like that, look.
I love stuff like this where you just start with a flat piece of card and it comes in, makes something three-dimensional.
And
Paper
also,
engineering, isn't it?
it is, and it's brilliant because it's so easy to do when you've got a template and all the measuring's been done for you.
Yep.
So look, we've got a nice corner there and it's nice and sharp. Yep. There. Right, this one the same. So a bit of glue on here. Oh, that's a lot.
I can hear Christine going, oh, no, much less.
I know. Oops, got glue everywhere now. Never mind. That's right. So, in theory, this little box now, that rolls in there, and that rolls in there. And this little box has got its own little lid that just tucks in like that, and that is your little box like that, okay? But if we make another one that's just like this, so I've got to make sure I make a pair because that's what I was doing wrong. So I need it like
Small to small, though.
Small. What have I done wrong? I've done something. Oh, I know what I've done. I've put the bliggity tab in the wrong place. Oh, I am an idiot. Right, I'm going to do it like this instead. Never mind, they're two colours, but I don't want you to have to wait to see it.
Alice has got a question, but it's for me. On the scan and cut, can you change the dashed score lines to half cut for neater score? Alice, I'm going to try it. When I come out of here, I'm going to go to my scan and cut and I'm going to try it all. And then 12 o'clock we're doing scanning. 6 o'clock tonight we'll have a proper in-depth look at this. I need to just work it through, Alice, and actually physically do it. And then I'll be able to come back to you. I don't see why not. I need to work it out, basically. That's what I need to do.
That one.
And then I can show you properly how you would do it.
And that's this one. So that's that. It's ever so funny, I can hear myself breathing.
It's weird, isn't it, when your ears are blocked like that?
Right, so, yay, it worked. Right, so then this one's going to go there, so I just need to hold that for a second longer. So it won't be a second.
This is the joy of this, isn't it? You can take a template and play around with it and see all the different things that you can change.
Yes.
So I would make probably 3 or 4 of them just as they are.
Absolutely.
Get used to that folding, scoring, where the tabs go, etc., etc. Make 3 or 4 of them, and then you can start to play around. And I would also suggest, if you're going to use something like a background, don't use one that has a repeating pattern. Use one, so for example, I wouldn't use the one that had the fairy on to make the box, because when you come to the other side of the box, the fairy's going to be upside down, isn't she? So use an all-over pattern, which will look absolutely fabulous. These finished samples are amazing, aren't they? I love them. This is just a great opportunity to get 4 sets of physical templates for $17.99.
So one like that, one like that.
That's amazing. I was waiting for that.
Look at this. This is going to be so. This is going to be so good, guys. So
Wendy's asking, are there any Christmas templates coming, please?
Right. Yes. Yes, there are.
Yes,
there will be. But what we are doing is right. So now what I want to do is I'm going to glue that bit and that bit, and then we're going to trim this bit. And we've made ourselves a new card shape.
Brilliant.
So you trim off that bit in the middle there.
The tab.
Trim off this bit in the middle there, like that. Just getting it so that it'll all move and everything's where it needs to be. And that bit's going to tuck in there like that. And it's going to do the same on that side, so it will glue in place. Well, it's not going to glue, it's just going to tuck or stay still. And then there, and then there. Oh, it's not stuck down properly. Oh, I've stuck it in the wrong place. I knew I'd done something wrong.
Oh, do you need
I
to
didn't
go
rub
over
this
one more
over
panel?
enough.
Yeah, you want to go over one more panel, don't
I
you?
do.
Or you
Oh.
could score down the middle. And so it pushes in and that middle bit pulls up.
Yeah, you could do that, but I've started trimming it now.
I know.
Right, so I'm going to trim this bit here because I've glued it, because I should have stuck it over one more layer.
Yep.
So it goes like that. Because then what happens is, so that sits there, and then that goes like that. So you've made a box that opens up like that.
Yep. Got it?
Does that make sense? I made a right mash of that, didn't I? Sometimes I do a demo and it goes beautifully. Other times I do one and it's a right hash.
But we all do that. We do that at home, don't we? Sometimes we make the best card ever, and then other days we look at it and go, wow, did I really make that? Seriously. I could
do it with this one now because this one's not.
Right, you do that. I'm just going to do a quick recap. So if you want the physical templates, brand new launch for you today, you've got your, let me find the names are on here, so I'm going to find it. This one is your gift bag. So you've got your gift bag. Isn't that fabulous? And these will all fit onto an A4 piece of card, just so that you know. So you've got your gift bag, you've got your handbag. These are lovely, aren't they? Little gift bags. You're also going to get your chocolate box, like that, and all your mats and layers for them as a download. Now, I know Stephanie said take templates of them, and if that's what works in your head, brilliant. What I would do is measure the templates, write on the sides what they are, and then use my trimmer for my mats and layers, because then you'll know exactly that you're getting the right spacing. So if you want the templates for all 4 of those, it's shop template and it's $17.99. That's crazy. That's 17, 18, 9, £4.50. I know, right? Brilliant. Pay that, buy those once in one of those cheapy card shops. That's your £4.50. Then you can make them again and again and again. Now, if you prefer the SVG download, we will look at this later on, probably 6 o'clock tonight. We'll have this added to the show, and then I can show you how you can resize them, and we'll see if we can make these into score lines. I'll work it out. That's what I'm going to do as soon as I leave this show. Get myself a cup of tea and sit down and work this out. If you want this one at shop download, it's $13.99. You're buying it as an SVG file. You also get all your mats and layers with it, although you can create your inward and outward offset lines. But the exciting bit for me as a crafter, and I'm sure it will be for you, is all those patterns that we've brought you, all those stencil designs that we've brought you, you can now put into your mats and layers for your decorative elements. So again, this is what we're doing here at Highlight Crafts, adding one more product that reinvigorates everything that you've already got. And I love that, because now you can use all those papers, all your Micro Studio files, all your different patterns on your SVG files, stamps, Inky, all of those different things. So if you want the digital version of the physical templates, it is shop download and it's $13.99. Now, if you're in the market for some lovely backing papers to use with this, and this is what I mean about more generic background papers. So if you've got something like a fairy in the middle of one and you make the whole thing out of that sheet, at some point she's going to be upside down. So use something that's generic like this, print this off, template on top, draw around it, or SVG file, cut it out, job done. Right? So if you just want to make a really quick, simple bag that's no mats and layers on it whatsoever, just taken a strip of card and made a little handle just by curving it, and then you've got the little magnets. Now I'm going to go to the magnets in a minute. You're getting 50 of these little magnets, and I love the fact that they're small, because sometimes you've seen people make gift bags like this or little memory albums and the magnets are really big, and it's the one thing that spoils it. This, look, little teeny tiny magnets, they're brilliant. So print it off. If you used your premium pure print, not on your scan and cut, please don't do that. because it loves it and it won't give it you back. But if you're making them on that, I mean, look at the quality of that. Isn't that just lovely and super, super, super easy to achieve? Right, so if you want them, shop download. If you want this, the artwork, it is shop artwork $7.99. Now, the card that Stephanie's been using, although it will work with your A4, is 12 by 12. So we've got lights and darks. Shop light is going to get you this one. So we go on this in this set. I don't think that fits in there, does it? Maybe it does. Yeah, it is. It's just got mixed up. So you're going to get 10 different colours, 5 of each. So you've got your nice bright sherbet colours, which are going to be stunning for summer. So you're getting all of those different ones. Then you go into your soft colours, your spring, your very delicate baby blues, things like that. These would be lovely for a little gift for a new baby, wouldn't they? So that one is Shop Light, $27.99. You get 50 sheets in total. This one is Shop Darks. Now this is the one as we're heading into Christmas that you might want to get in your stash. So you've got almost like a candy apple red, then it goes into a deep dark, beautiful blue red. You've got your 2 different greens in here, which are going to be perfect for making your wreaths. You've got some teal in there, navy. You've got that lovely, like a grey green. It's a stunning colour, that. Then you've got your chocolate brown and you've got your black. Shop Dark, $27.99. Right, do you want some accessories to decorate your boxes with? These are fabulous. So your embellishment kit. Now you're getting tons in here. Absolutely loads and loads. So first of all, you're going to get 8, 10, 20 rolls of your coloured washi tape. Now you can stamp on this, you can go over it with an alcohol marker, it will change the colour for you. So you're getting 20 of those rolls in all of those different colours. And we do have different colour combinations for you. You're then going to get 8 of these little washi with the foil on. And then you're going to get 17 of the original ones. So if I just open this up and show you some of these are really cool. So you know when you used to get peel-offs and they had those strips? This is what replaces that. So you've got some with your foil on, like those there. And then you've also got some that have got a pattern in them. And really fine. So for me, if I was doing a card and I wanted a really simple card, I'd just put a strip up, make a beautiful flower that goes on top, couple of leaves, but I'd use this for the stem, because it just adds a little bit of interest. Instead of just being a plain piece of card, I would use this for this. Right, then on top of that, so that's all your washi elements. If you're a junk journaler, art journaler, these are going to be brilliant. Bullet journaler even. And then you're also going to get all of this little lot. And there's a lot in here. A lot. Look at this. So you're going to get 30 of these little flowers. And I love these little flowers. Look at the centres. Look like coconut, don't they? Look at that. That desiccated coconut. Like a chocolate maroon. Doesn't it? Love that. So you've got all of those, 30 of those. And then you've got your stamens that are going to come with it. And of course, it'll all colour coordinate for you. And then this little lot. Now, there is tons of these. When I did this show originally, I think I filled 3 A3 sheets of black cards so you could see them all with these. That's how many I needed. You've got your different layers, little bits and bobs of stickers as well. These are absolutely fabulous. Maybe you're going to put these on the front of your handbag. Maybe you're going to cover a piece of card with these and decorate the whole thing with them, because that would be really pretty as well, wouldn't it? If you just had your handbag and then a beautiful little arrangement of flowers and butterflies on the front, that would be stunning. But you're getting tons of them. Now we've got different options for you. So Shop Amber will get you the yellows and the oranges. It won't get you amber. We're not giving amber to you. So Shop Romance is going to get you the ones with the pinks and purples in there. And then the next one is Shop Evergreen, where you're going to get your teals and your greens. The rest of the content, so all your washi and your stamens coordinate together, and then all of the rest is your stickers that you can mix and match. So if you want any of those, you've got the codes on your screen. Right, Miss Stephanie, are you ready?
Yes.
Lovely. Let's go
So
back to
what I'm
Stephanie
going
while
to
I
do
tidy
now
this up.
is find the edge of this.
I don't know what's on it.
No, it's come off Stephanie's desk.
Oh, Amber,
No.
can you just pick it up and then we
I
can
don't
have a look,
need it.
please?
Okay,
I don't even know what it is. So, right, first of
what it is
all,
either.
I have got a little tab here, a little strip that I've taken from a 12 by 12. And what I've done is I've put it through the decal edge on my little trimmer, and I've just put these two little tabs on here. Then at this end, I'm just going to cut a little V, and we're going to put that. That's a V. That's a something, but it's not a V. Just going to put you in there. Look at that. Right, now, so I've got my little box now made. So it's going to go like this. So we need some way to keep those in and keep those in. They push in and they push in. So this is how it works. That pushes in like that. And then this goes in like that. So to make sure that it all works, we're going to put this, I put a tab with two little bits of washi on there. Then I'm going to go across here and I'm going to pinch it. I'm going to go across the top of this one and pinch it. I'm going to go across the top of that one and pinch it. And then across the top of this one. Oops, let me just open it out to get that last little pinch. To there and pinch. So then this needs gluing.
Pauline is asking, please can you tell her how the little magnets have been attached to the bag flaps? I've never really had much success getting them attached. I'd use something like a super glue, would you?
I'll show you how I do them.
Oh, okay,
If you can
perfect.
pass me a little magnet, I'll do this.
The
So
packet.
that's going to go there.
You get 50 of these.
Yeah, and they're great.
And they're super, super slim and super tiny, and they're really
And they're
strong.
very strong.
They are. David was playing with these last night. Like a spring. It looks like a spring, doesn't it? But it's not. It's magnets. There you are. Put them on there.
You have to get it and get it off because it jumps.
Yeah, absolutely. Tracy Kent says,
Right,
when printing
so-
your layers, print them on the back of the paper you want to use. That's a good idea, isn't it? Does that make sense?
It's behind the washi tape. Just look.
Oh, I thought you were talking to. So I'm asking you a different question. I was like, I don't understand.
So what you do, you stick it like that
Yep,
with a bit of washi tape.
yep.
Let's get a little bit more.
Right,
Right?
yep,
You can't see it.
yep.
Where's the other one? You do the same with the other one.
Okay,
So
brilliant.
they're hidden behind.
There you are. There's your answer.
So this one. So it's there. Look. So now
Pat
we
says
pick
she
it
loves the
up.
way you keep going till you get it right. She gives up. Don't give up.
Don't give
Don't
up.
let a piece of card beat you, Pat. That's not, no.
Right.
Randy's buying the magnets.
Like that.
Sandra's asking if you're feeling any better. No,
Not quite.
can't hear anything this morning.
I'm deaf,
Deaf as a post.
but that's not a bad thing.
No, sometimes it's nice to have a quiet, right?
Yeah. So right, so this one. So I'm just gonna get you there. They're so strong, these little magnets. They've
They're
got a mind
brilliant,
of
aren't
their
they?
own.
I know Debbie was having proper fun with them yesterday. 40% of the magnets are allocating and in people's baskets. This is a brilliant way of using it with these because
So I'm
you've
just
got them
gonna
for your
check.
bags and your boxes.
That I've got them in the right place. Feels like it isn't. Oh, that's because I've glued it wrong. Where are you? Come on, catch. Can you hear it? I can see it sticking. Right, it's there. You've got to mark where it wants to go because I didn't quite get it where it needed to be. I'm just going to put a little tiny snip.
I love this. I'm getting ready for Christmas. You know, you could make all of these up several times just in regular cardstock, and then you could add your mats and layers when all your Christmas papers come out, because we've got some stunners
Oops,
coming.
it made it jump off.
75% of the magnets are now allocated and in people's baskets.
Right, now you get a bit more of this.
That made Katie raise her eyebrows then. Went from 40 to 75 very quickly.
Right, so my little magnets are in there. They'll work when I've done this bit. This bit comes all the way round like this. So
Okay, magnets are all allocated
in,
now.
in. Tab round. My little score lines aren't quite in the right place, but that's my own fault because I've glued it wonky.
No,
Look what's happened.
No, nothing's happened. All the magnets have sold out, and Katie just looked at me and went, Sam's going to love that because she's got to count them all. And she had a whole row of them the other day, and then there was one that was slightly higher, and she didn't know whether the one that was higher was wrong or all the others were wrong, so she had to start again.
I know.
Bless her.
I've got to glue this back on because I didn't glue it on straight, so it was wonky.
We are working a little bit under pressure, aren't we?
Well, we're not
Time
really,
restraints
are
and
we? It's
everything.
only a bit of paper.
Well, it
It's
is.
just me making a ham.
That's what someone once said to me. They're going to put that on my headstone. It's just a piece of paper.
Right, so
Don't
I am
stress.
going to attach this round some of the box because otherwise it makes it too hard
Yep.
to keep it all in place.
Absolutely.
So
Our DIY Dr. Tape would be great for this.
it would
Your
be,
tissue tape.
yeah, because it's instant. It's
Yeah,
an instant grab,
absolutely.
isn't it?
Yep,
But look, it's working.
Yeah, yeah.
It's fine.
absolutely. I actually like the two different reds. Could be his and hers, couldn't it?
Oh, it could be. Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Right,
handy.
now I know that this is in the right place. I'm now going to put my glue there, but I didn't want to put it on before because I didn't want it to be permanent
No.
and then find that it is not in the right place. And I'll take this little bit. Washi tape's a brilliant thing for
love
holding stuff.
Yeah, I like washi. It's good for your dyes as well.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Good for
for
your
die
die
cuts.
touching.
Yeah.
But I love,
So
I love
that's
plain
there.
washi because then you can make it your own, can't you?
Yes, and stamp on it
So
and colour it
imagine
and do all of
yesterday,
that.
those, or even today in those embellishment packs, you've got all those stickers. So you could roll out a roll of washi and then cut your stickers down and stick them all over. So then you've got your patterns.
Right, so
The best way to buy it is plain, and then you can decorate it yourself.
right. Okay, so in, magnets. Yay.
Those magnets are great. We'll try and get some more. I don't know whether we can or not, but we'll try our best. I don't think I've ever seen magnets that tiny.
I know that's the best
But I
thing
like
about them
them.
is because
Yeah,
they're
brilliant.
really super small.
Absolutely. They're not obtrusive, are they, with your design?
And they're not
take
heavy
away-
either.
No. No, I love that. I think that's really cool.
Right, so you've got your double little box, then
Look at that.
you can feel the magnet
Yeah.
inside.
Great, isn't it?
You can feel it. Open, 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 and your magnets are there.
Brilliant. Fantastic.
That is 2 his and hers bars of chocolate,
Yep.
presents, gifts, candles, whatever.
Tea lights.
Tea lights.
Yeah,
Oh,
that'd be
yes,
good.
tea lights. And a whole section of them. Or, like this, keep that all as one, as it is there. So don't have the score line in the back. And then you can have it as a little box.
Okay, I
as
have
a
a
proper
question.
little box.
If you drew around the template,
Yes.
could you then, if you've got a print shop, take it to a printer and get it printed at A3?
Yes.
You make bigger ones, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could.
Because now
yeah.
you've bought the physical template, you
Yeah.
can make bigger ones.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd be doing that because I like the idea of doing these for all your Christmas presents. Table presents, these would look lovely with as well, wouldn't they?
Right. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to explain this to you in the right time, but I think I can. So imagine if you wanted to open the front of the little bag. So instead of having it as like that, this was a drop down and inside was a shelf.
Yeah.
So if you made the bag using the, so you'd have to take a little, no, make the bag as it is, and then take this panel that is the base. I'm not going to explain this properly. I'll work it out because you need to put a little extension on this, but it also needs to be graduated for the side. So that you could then slide it in with little tabs on it and make it into a little shelf. And this would drop down.
Okay, so your shelf needs to be
the width of the bag, but tailored like that.
Yeah, so you need tabs on the end. So it's got to go in at the same angle, hasn't it? Because you're going to have your piece there and then your tabs have to come in like that.
I think it might not matter
angle.
if I... Oh, Amanda's going to be cross with me. Right, I'm just going to do it anyway.
It'll only take minutes to make another one. Make another one, she'll never know.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Right, there she's watching.
No, she's not watching today.
So that's that bit.
Yeah.
Then this bit. No, it will work.
This is the joy of having pictures.
It will work. This will work. I've just worked it out. It's going to work. Right, we're going to need to leave tabs like this. Then we'll need to score. Where's my scory thing?
Carol Lewis says, this is a tip. If 2 magnets make it too bulky, use 1 magnet and a washer.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That'd make your magnets go further, wouldn't it?
It would. Or 1 magnet and a piece of magnetic
sheet.
shim.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Carol.
Tracy Kent says, hint for the trimmer. Put your trimmer on your light board and it works like a caterpillar.
Oh, wow.
All right.
That's a good one.
Lots of tips. I love the fact that you're sharing tips with everybody. This is fabulous.
Right.
Or a nice, oh yeah, they're all deciding what they're going to put in the boxes now. Either a miniature bottle or a nice silk scarf. We cut out and sell?
Of course.
There you go.
Absolutely. We like you selling.
Yeah, we do. Because then you get your money back to spend on more goodies.
Right, guys. So you need a bit bigger tab at the back because I've not made mine big enough.
Right.
But the tabs at the side will work. So you're going to make yourself like a little boxy thing.
We need to write a crafty dictionary, don't we? That's what we need to do.
All the words.
All the words that we crafty.
Oh, I know. When we first started out matting and layering.
Matting and layering.
Oh my gosh, it was just putting a bit of paper on top of another bit. Sounds posh though, doesn't it?
It does.
We sounded like it was a proper technique. I remember somebody said to me, "Oh, what do you do? What do you work?" I was like, "Yeah, I work full time." And it's like, "Oh, right, okay." And what do you do? I said, "I work in the craft industry." They're like, "Oh, are you a silversmith?" I was like, "No." A wood turner? It's like, "No." Oh, what do you do? I said, "I make cards." They went, "Oh." I was like, "Oh, you have no idea.
I know, right?
We're like this secret little underground army of people." Right, look, this is what I wanted to show you that you could put in. And it does need to be...
It needs to be angled.
Angled because of that bit.
Yeah.
Right, so that's it. So all we do, we trim off that bit and we trim off that bit.
Yep.
So that
I think it's your sides.
it's that bit. It's this bit. Needs to angle.
Yeah.
That's the bit I couldn't work out in my head.
Yeah. It's got to go in like that.
It needs to be like that shape. And then we can get a little shelf.
I love stuff like this. I would literally get your templates home, cut them out a few times just out of inexpensive paper or whatever inexpensive card and make them up and then start to play around with things like this. Because once you've made a few, it'll be really obvious what you need to do to change them. So I would
look how you can put a little shelf in.
Yeah,
so you can have it like this.
Yep.
And then that comes up.
And then that goes over there like that. Look at you.
You can make this into a little mini chest of drawers.
You can. Right, let's have a look at a few of these samples that our design
really
team
is.
have sent
Where's
in.
the time gone?
I don't know, but look at these. Aren't these just beautiful? And those magnets there, just holding that in place. Little pearl button on the front. So get your favourite papers out. They will all fit on an A4 if that's what you want them to do. You can have the handle as long or as short as you want. But I love that. And look at the difference those magnets make. It's worth adding that. Well, can't add them in because they've gone. But we'll try and get some more. But look at these, how it just opens out like that. It's lovely, isn't it? A really different, quite unusual design. And I like that. I like that we're bringing you different stuff. You'll see one of our DT members here has actually used I'm going to say a circle die and just cut a little notch.
Yeah.
And she's gone up. So she started with the smallest one out of the base card. Then she's gone to the next one up out of the matte layer, and then the largest one of the circles out of the pattern paper. And that makes it easier. That's our loop pattern. That makes it easier to get in here. In fact, she's done that on the scan and cut, so I can show you how to do that as well. But isn't that fantastic? I just think they're lovely, and they're a really nice size for things like chocolates, biscuits, silk scarves, little pair of gloves, pair of socks. We all get socks, don't we, at Christmas, and they're always boring. Pop them in a pretty box like that. And then these gift bags are lovely. Oh, this is done with our strawberry fields, isn't it? I love this image. How beautiful is that? Isn't it?
It gives
gorgeous.
all of your downloads another way of them being used.
Absolutely. You know, that with a lovely lipstick and nail varnishing, a little bit of tissue at the on top of it. That you bought that in a shop. You're looking at what? £2.99, £3.50.
I was going to say £3.99,
Yeah.
but I've been shocked at how expensive
Oh, I
everything
know.
is. Oh, so I'm going to let you into a little secret.
All right, here we go.
So
brace yourselves.
it's our lovely Amelia's birthday coming
your
up.
granddaughter.
And the last time I wanted a badge for Lily, the other granddaughter, and I had to go to Tesco's and buy a card that had got a badge on it because I couldn't get one anywhere.
Right, I know.
They were so expensive.
They are.
We've got a badge maker coming up at the weekend, and I'm making badges for all her birthday.
I saw it yesterday, and that's exactly what I thought. Every time I need a card with the badge on, I have to go and buy one, and it really annoys me because they're rubbish, and I want to make my own. That badge maker's brilliant. It really is brilliant. Jackie Briscoe, can you message help at Highlight Crafts, please, and they will help sort that out for you. Wendy Corbett says pencil case will be great for tea lights. Absolutely, it would.
Yeah.
What about a tie or hankies? Have you decorated the box for a man? Absolutely, you can do all of that thing. Oh, we're all bright sparks today, says Carol Lewis. You are, aren't you? I love this, sharing ideas. And that's what we're all about here at Highlight Crafts. We are building back our industry that has been fractured massively over the last few years, and we're building this family here at Highlight Crafts where we come and see you Monday through to Saturday. We are live from 8 o'clock in the morning till 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Monday to Thursday, and then in the evening at 6 till 7, and then on a Friday we do 8 till 2, and then on a Saturday we do 8 till 1. And this weekend's going to be super busy because we've got a festival on as well. So we're going to see a lot of you face to face, which will be lovely.
Yeah.
And then of course 2 weeks later it's Doncaster.
I know.
When did that happen?
And Doncaster's
wonderful.
excuse me. Doncaster's a little bit different this year because we're actually bringing you bigger and better classes. Oh, we've got to go.
We do. Say
Yeah.
goodbye, Stephanie.
Bye.
Bye.